2018년 12월 22일 Rover micheal Rosen. This is my pet human. Human comes in all sizes. She's the kind who is a bit bigger than me. I named her Rover. Her ears are not good as mine. She has very weak claws. Her coat only covers her hands. Her dad, who I call Lex, has coat on his face. Her mom, who I call Cindy, doesn't. Sometimes I sit on Rover, sometimes Rover sits on Cindy, sometimes Rover sits on Lex, sometimes we all sit on each other. Rover doesn't eat her food properly. She pokes it with metal things. This seems to make her mom and dad very happy. Well done, that's right dear. At night, I take Rover to her basket. It's very warm, and when she's in it, she hides under the cushion with small beer. I let her have a rabbit as well, because I would like it in my basket. Rover's bark is very quirky. Sometimes my friends bring over some other small human. As they are young, we think it's all right if they bark a lot together. When Rover and I go to the park, she keeps losing her ball, but I always bring it to back her. She has to spend a lot of time watching a round-colored box. When she's boring with it, I wag my tail and she watches that instead. In the summer, I read them a bigger family-sized box, and Rex and Cindy move it very quickly to the seaside. I help it go faster by putting my head out of the window. We go to an more sand pit where the humans live off nearly all their winter overclothes. Then some of them run about in covered underclothes, and some lie down and pretend to be dead. One day last summer, we sat in the sandpit while the wind blew the summer all over us. I liked it, but Lex and Cindy didn't. In the end, they fell asleep under the blanket. Near where we were sitting, a man and woman were trying to eat each other. That was when Rover went for a walk. I was sad to see her getting smaller and smaller and then disappear. Then Lex came out from under his blanket. He stood up and looked up and down at the sandpit. Then he woke up Cindy and they both started barking. Wake up! I've looked everywhere. She's gone. Hey, no, what? Well, Cindy rushed over to the people eating each other and started pointing all over the sandpit and barking some more. Then they all looked at me. Lex waved Rover's rabbit under my nose and barked at me. It was getting very loud, and all the people who have been lying down now stood up. Cindy pat me and Rex waved Rover's rabbit again. I thought it was time to go back to the box, but I didn't want to go without Rover, so I walked off down the sandpit to fetch her. Rex and Cindy walked behind me. They kept look at the sea. Every human we walked past, they walked back at. There was a group of humans who were trying to smash a ball into a net. Sometimes they missed and it went over. Then they barked a lot. I couldn't see Rover. Rex and Cindy were breathing loudly, and there were more rain on their face than usual. Then we got to the rock. In between the rock there was a puddle. In the puddle there were funny-looking things with 8 legs that walked sideways. Rex and Cindy wanted to go back and try to make me come too. I thought that was a bad idea because as far as I knew, we had come to the rock to get Rover and bring her back. I jumped over the rock. I couldn't see Rover. I looked back and there were lots of people standing at the end of the sandpit waving their arms. Rex and Cindy were squeezing each other. Then I jumped over one more rock and there was Rover staring into puddle. I barked. She looked at me and pointed at one of the funny 8-legged things. I barked again, and Rex and Cindy came over the top of the rock and started barking and howling. Their eyes were all wet here, and they rushed up to Rover and picked her up and squeezed her. Then we headed back. Cindy and Rex kept patting me all over and squeezed my leg. Quiet a lot. Rex kept showing Rover's rabbit to everyone and pointing at me. What a dog found her with this rabbit. At last, we could all get in the box and go home. And I thought next time Rover starts getting smaller and smaller, I will chase after her to keep her nice and big. It will save a lot of fun.
내용이 어떤 거야? 짧게 얘기하면 아주 짧게.
강아지가 어떤 주인을 휴먼이 막 짖는다고 하고 말하는 거를 중요한 내용은 소녀를 백사장에서 잃어버리니까 다시 냄새를 맡아.
와, 찾아갔어?
응.
야, 멋지다. 알았어요. 수고했어요.